Hello there folks and welcome back to the channel. I'm Game Badger and this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. It's been a couple of weeks since we did episode 12. Life gets in the way, but we're back. Now, picking up from where we left off, we just finished dealing with this space station. We picked up the AI Yared and we need to head on back to GLaD, which we're going to do very shortly, but first, that raid into the space station has depleted our supply of medicals quite dramatically. We have like 5 health packs, which is not enough to go anywhere, do anything useful. So instead of heading straight back to Ablossa, we're going to head back to Omicron in the Elion system. There's a little med center there, and we're going to see if we can pick up some supplies before we move on. Now, there has been a change to the game files since we did the last episode. We're now in version 1.15. There's been a lot of changes. Luckily, and thankfully, none of them are breaking the game file. We don't need to restart or anything, or at least I'm not aware of anything where we do need to restart. But we do have a couple of things that will hopefully make life a little bit easier. The first of those things is a personal control console. It's in miscellaneous and in your skill trees. Yeah, the personal communication console. Now, you can be level 1, so you can get it straight away. It costs 0 points. Really easy to make. 2 electronics, 1 carbon substrate. And this is basically a console that allows you to access the Galactic Information Network from either a base or a capital ship. It doesn't work on hover vessels or small vessels. But bases and capitals, you're good to go. Really very quick, quite cheap to put down. Let's throw it somewhere. For lack of a better place to throw it, let's just put it down here. The hell did it go? Okay, I changed the button. That was silly. Right, we'll put it there for now. So as you can see, Galactic Information Network. And this is really good because at the start of your game, when you don't even have a ship yet, but you might be getting explorer tokens because you've been like finding the raw ore and stuff like that. You can use this to turn it in for the epic drill really quick, and the epic drill is an absolute game changer when it comes to mining. The second thing that is of relevance here is the short range warp drive, which basically allows you to do short in-system jumps. I believe it's about 20 kilometers per jump or something. And that is going to be very handy because it means you no longer have to wait 5 or 10 or 15 minutes to get to where you're going. You guys don't ever have to wait because I usually do some kind of flying montage or flashy lightning thing that magically makes us be where we want to be. The only downside with that is it's going to cost a lot more refined pentaxid. We're going to be burning through our pentaxid like nothing else. So we're going to head back to Elion. In fact, speaking of pentaxid, I'm just going to start crafting some, dumping it into the pentaxid tank. Definitely going to be a thing. And oh, we could use some more power as well. Okay, where's the fuel gone? I had fuel. There we go. That's much better. I'll sort the inventories out at a more opportune time. But for now, we are heading back to Elion. Okay, we're back in Omicron. Now, as you can see, the Omicron control station is on just the other side of the planet. But if we try and warp there, we can't. Not yet. Arrival point too close to a celestial body, so no flying through stars or something like that. It's not quite as simple as crop dusting. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over. We'll warp to this location here, which is round the corner. That's dropped us 2 kilometers away from the pirates' not very well hidden station. And then we now have a direct line to the Omicron control station. Okay, there's some kind of cooldown. Must be like 15 or 20 seconds or such. So we'll just burn up to speed. Okay, and here we are back at the Omicron control station. Now, if you check the bottom right hand corner, where we normally just have an AU number for to represent how far we can go with our refined pentaxid, it's now also saying a number in kilometers. So it's telling us both our star chart, how far we can go, but also how far we can go in system, which is quite a handy little thing. So, right, let's see if we can dock up here. You know what? That's not too bad. That'll do. Okay. Right. Now we're just looking to. We don't really have much that we can sell in this station, so we're just looking to use the credits we've got. Now we've got 3,300 and change. We have a little bit of money in a money card as well. Get rid of these things here. We need to sort our inventory out a bit. There's some more money. You know what? We'll fix this later. Fix this later. Okay, right, we're gonna need those. Those as ammo. Oh, no, come back. There we go. Right, let's go and get some medical supplies. Right, where are you? MA Corp. What is that? No. Wars. There we go. The OK medical suppliers. Oh, no, no, no. Cash machine first, actually. Always remember to go to the ATM before the shopkeeper. Right, we'll dump that in there. It's not a lot, but at the moment, like literally every little helps. Right, we're gonna focus on bandages. Hopefully they'll have plenty of those. They've got 51 bandages. I'd like a little bit more, but okay. Right, some health. We'll take some first aid kits. They're a little costly, so we'll take 10 of those. Should we take more and leave the health packs behind? Now that might actually be the way to go about it, to be honest. We'll sell the health packs that we do have, and we'll just buy as many first aid kits as we can. 18 first aid kits, okay, and 51 bandages. That's gotta be enough. Okay, now we can head back to Ablossa. Okay, where are we? Right. All the way over here. Turns out I was wrong at the start of the season. We didn't actually need to go to Sigma Zero, although it did serve a function at the time. Standard warp drive will actually get you direct line to Ablossa if you can just find it. Okay. Right, we locked on, so where's our orange marker? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Yared, what's he saying to us here? Commander, I have a request. Please keep my whereabouts a secret for the time being. Even within the GLaD, my true nature could cause some unwanted confusion. We should avoid that for now. Call it a gut feeling, a digital gut feeling. Fair enough. Right. So again, kick in the warp. Drop just 2 kilometers out, which is good. I mean, as much fuel as we're now going to be using constantly, the convenience that is now allowed by the in-system short-range warp drive is just going to be fantastic. Although, we don't have a mining drill yet. Do I have what I need to make a mining drill? That's the question, actually. Because if we can make a mining drill, then we can just get all the resources we need whenever we need them. Level 20, okay, it's a tool turret, so we can unlock it. The question is, can we build it? Okay, we absolutely can build it. So let's have that building in the meanwhile. Oh, okay, no, that needs to go to a different container, actually. Go back to output. Okay, let's go and see. Ooh, we're criminally low on food. We'll have something to eat. We'll have a tin of beans, canned vegetables, apparently. Okay. Get that. Back up. Grab some health. Now let's go see what they want now. Have to talk to Commander Mercer Jr. Fair enough. We can do that. Big dark in your little old cave here, guy. That's a bit better. Okay, right. It appears that we've successfully disrupted the Silurian operation on Sigma Fulcrum, including the existing biological weapons, that euthanogenic substance. At least for now. It's a shame that everybody was destroyed, but it is for the better. I fully agree with the doctor on that. Speaking of which, it's very forward-thinking of you to take Dr. Yared to a location of his choosing and delete the information about the location immediately. Couldn't have asked for more than to risk his life. So let's meet here shortly for a further evaluation. Why not? Shortly is going to be a lot sooner than you think, though, Commander. We've got a poster and we've got some rep. Okay. Well, that could be a cool poster. We might need to start decorating the base / capital. Right, it's later. What you got? Ah, Commander, there you are again. I've gone through the reports and there are no further questions at this point. We'll keep Sigma Fulcrum under close observation. But for today, you've done more than enough. Oh, and by the way, we've received a message from Alex. She'll be back here soon as well. Until then, head down to the cafeteria, take a breath, and get some rest. The crew's thrown together a little celebration. I'll let them know you're on the way. Thank you very much, Lee. About time. I was showing some appreciation round here. Like, give me money. I need more medical supplies. I don't have it. Give me money. Thank you. Do I get paid? Okay, it looks like I'm not getting paid for this. Well, yeah, it's some kind of resistance army against what's happening in the galaxy at wide by the looks of it, so apparently we get paid when the job is done, not during. Fair enough. The life of a pirate. Oh dear, here we go. Kezel. Hey, Commander. Surprise! Come over here and have a seat with me. I don't see this end. Anything involving you, sir, does not end well. I won't miss your little welcome party for anything, and don't think I've forgotten. You still owe me a top root beer. Ever since you visited the brewery, supply's been even worse. Ha ha! Now tell me, what exactly have you been up to these past few days? I've heard stories. Well, pointy. Oh, oh dear. Ida. Commander, it seems you've fallen asleep, but don't like to wake you up, but there's an urgent message from Nicole Pallant. He wants to meet you down in the hangar. And of course, Kessel, nowhere to be seen. He's done what he does. Love to know what that is, so we can find a way to stop him doing it. Okay, ooh. Can access this closet. Ooh, okay. Whatever's going on is letting me access these things without killing rep. Okay, or is it just those things? Oh, the fridge. We'll have a sandwich. That mean because there's alien loot boxes. Can I get those for free? We're no longer. Okay, we can't get in. Can't go to the toilet apparently. Not allowed into the toilet. Not very sociable. You have a cafeteria and everything. You're serving food and drinks. Right, we'll go to the top. Can we get... Okay, there's a wardrobe there. We'll have another drill. On. Another wardrobe. More drills. Okay. Get in here. We can get in here. Multi-tool, tier 2, that's not bad. Yeah, there used to be, if you could get up into this top area, there used to be an alien container, like loot container thing. Clearly, we're not doing that anymore, apparently. However, we've still got some loot. That's the toilets, we've been there. Okay, right. Yeah, so let's see what they want. Okay, not allowed. Okay, we now seem to be quite limited in where we can go and what we can do. Right. Nicole Pallant, what would you like? Right, good thing you got my message. I can't reach anyone. Comms are acting up. Mercer and Emerson aren't responding either. Listen, I came down here because I'd left my datapad behind and I noticed the console throwing up errors. Container lockdown has been deactivated and one of the containers is emitting a strange signal. Might be what's jamming internal comms. Since you're still suited up, may I ask you to check it out? You know what? You asked nicely, and I'm not doing anything else, so sure. Let's have a look. Also, I'm gonna steal everything in your containers of value. Possibly. Yeah. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Do you guys have any? Are there any loot containers down here? I mean, these little containers are fine and stuff, but I kind of want alien loot boxes that I would normally see in a POI. Now, on a previous playthrough, I have been bugged out in here before because this whole base is on lockdown. So we're going to throw in a backup save just in case. Because if I die in here, I ain't getting back in. It's an admin core on the POI, which is understandable. It's storyline. But that also means I can't destroy doors. I can't bust my way through walls to get back in. I don't think these guys have... I mean, that's a cloning chamber, but I don't think I have access to it. The respawn point. I don't know. So, let's see what's happening. Been a while, but okay. Not okay, yeah, so I'm not allowed in there either. Okay, surely that's... There's somebody in that. Whoa, you... Yeah, there's definitely somebody in that. We're under attack. Our transmission facilities have just been blown up. All defensive systems are offline. Commander, you must get to the command center now. Okay, well, dealing with a situation here at the moment, to be honest. But I'll be. Oh, okay. He managed to top himself inside the container. Come on, surely we can get rid of these. Can we not get rid of these? That was, oh dear, admin core. Of course. Right. So we survived that. That's a start. Let's heal up here. It says all the base defenses are down, which means nobody's going to be peeling the Zirax for me. You are Zirax, aren't you? Yes, you are. We've got a bot there. No, it's not a bot. It's Zirax. Spacesuit makes him look very botty. There we go. Thanks for playing, guys. Is there anything? Why do I even bother looking? I can't get in there. Admin core. Okay, right. Not allowed. Not allowed. Thank goodness the motion sensors still bloody work. One on the other side, perhaps, as well. There we go. An interesting arrangement. Right, but it does mean we can snake power from these if we want to. And you know what we want to. No. There we go. Turns out I really could not be asked. I mean, there's too many containers downstairs, and none of them are loot containers. So yeah, we're just moving swiftly on, or mostly swiftly on. Right, what do we have waiting for us? Go and see if we can find out. Okay, one on the right. And a doggo. Okay. Fair enough. Two doggos. Shotgun for these fellas. And it's not even reloaded. There we go. You have loot? You have loot? Nice. A purple one. What the purple? Oh, base anomalies report worth 5,000. Whoa, 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 whoa! Who the hell was that? God damn it. I need health. Like right freaking now. And I need ammo. Right. Sneaky up. Not cool. Not cool. Right. Am I still in range of the ship? I am indeed in range of the ship, so that's good. We'll put the food. Stuff's in there. Everything else I'm just going to dump in here for the moment. I'm not worried about the inventory right now. Yeah, so we're still trying to get to the command center. Okay. Okay. Somebody shouting. You knew sacrifices have to be made. The GLaD to Sigma Fulcrum. More test subjects. You'll. Okay. The door lock removed. Attention. There is a Xerax commander with Mercer. Right, let's find out what they were shouting, though. That sounded like it might be of concern. Hacking the door. Talking to Commander. That's right. What were they saying? Sacrifices have to be made. The GLaD to Sigma Fulcrum. More test subjects. You'll have to explain that to him and your father. Okay. Right, so somewhere in here. I can't really quite see. Oh, is that him there? Right, we'll see if we can get him with sniper rifle first. To the head. He's down. Good night. Okay, right. Are we talking to Mercer? Oh, we're falling in a hole. Right, what's Mercer got to say? Commander, I can explain. I think I made a terrible mistake. Listen, this was only the first wave. We're evacuating, but there's no time. You have no time. I had to lie to you. Alex hasn't sent a message. She's been captured. I'm afraid after my lack of cooperation here, she's in danger. Here, these are the coordinates of an old prison based in the Ontraya system and a clearance code. It'll get you close to the facility undetected. Go quickly. I'll handle things here. I'll swear it. And this will have consequences. Absolutely, Mercer. What the hell have you been doing? Now I get why you haven't been paying me for my services. You're clearly up to shenanigans. Okay. Okay, Commander, Pallant and I have loaded everyone into the escape pods, Mercer included. You'll have to explain a lot. We were all locked in. He must have triggered a lockdown. Thanks to you and Pallant's late night diligence, we're still alive, but there's no time to waste. You must send the priority code signal to the UCH. There's an emergency broadcast switch near the outer platform. Look for an orange door with a sign, but be careful. Activating it will destroy the entire base. Save Alex. Save her team. Good luck. Okay, so you all have to get out, and I'm almost at the switch. That must be that other door then. The door we tried to get into earlier, but it was just like, See if it's open now. I suppose it is orange. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. No, we can't be falling down holes. Right. Turn some lights on here. Okay. A very, very simple room. Flip the switch. Self-destruction countdown started. 10 seconds. We should leave, Commander. Next destination, on Trias system. Yeah, we're gone. Though I do want to see this. Is it destroying the whole... Oh, damn. It is at that. Okay, not the whole thing then, but a decent sized hole. A decent sized hole. Okay, that was the office. Right. Okay, so this doesn't belong to anybody anymore. Theoretically, I could lay down a core and salvage some stuff, but there's like nothing left to salvage. Oh dear, Mercer did not make it. Fair enough. The clearance key for security, a one-time usable access key for downloading reports or unlocking devices. Okay. Looks like he decided to pay us after all. Not sure what that's going to get us, but it's not nothing. Where did we park? Okay, so what was the name of that? Warp to on trial. See if we can find that system somewhere. Right, we'll just search for it and let's see how far off it is. On Triad, it's just 63.4 light years. Okay, so it's towards the Crimson Fields. There's Elion there. Means we are down here. There we go. It looks like this is going to be a multi-jump. We'll try Appa Gamma at 25 light years. If I recall, I think the range, I'm not actually sure what the range is anymore, to be honest. They've made changes to the game. So let's have a look at our warp drive and see what it's saying to it these days. Upgradable, sure. Okay, it's not actually. Okay, there we go. 30 light years still. Okay, so we would have to upgrade it to tier 2. And now we can actually unlock that. Now what do we need to do the upgrade? Four energy matrices, 24 oscillators. Stadium plates, I definitely got those. Capacitors and I don't know if we have all that. But this new one brings our range to 60 light years. So we could do that jump in one go. Or almost one go. Let's briefly connect to our resources box and see how much we've actually got. If we have enough to do the upgrade now, there's no reason not to do it. It's a net benefit. So here we go, upgrade. 10 flux coils. Okay. Probably make that fair. Okay, flux. And output per one, so we're just going to do. Now this actually might impact some of the other things, but we'll see. We only have enough for 8. That's not good. That's not good. So right, so we're not gonna be doing that right now anyway. However, we do now. You know what? We do now have a tool turret stick on the roof. So let's go and we'll use the drone to go out and fly this. We're gonna put it here. You notice all of the upgrade slots have that little symbol there, but this one got a different one. This is intended from the start. So we'll just remove these blocks. And then we're going to put down not the multi-turret does salvage, which can be quite cool, but we want the drill turret right now, and we're going to put it in a retractable housing. Okay. That's the. Come on. Okay. For some reason, it's not actually really showing me the. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Job done. And then we can tuck it in. Just turn our guns off for the moment, and it will go in as well. Or not. Right, so we're going to create a new signal. And we're going to attach it to, in the signal logic, we're going to attach it to the retractable laser. And there we go, there it goes. We'll have to group this up as well. So now, we can just turn the rig on and off. Ah, I love this bit. It just always looks so cool. And we are beginning to go over CPU significantly. So that's probably the last upgrade we can actually do for now. Without the addition to the warp drive, we are headed For a multi-jump, we're going to be starting with Apigama. And we're definitely going to turn the shields on because we have no idea what we're going to be meeting, even briefly, on the other end. Although the mid-system jumps are just sun to sun, but at the other end, well, it could be anything. Let's go. It's towards Crimson Fields. So we're going this way. We get another star in range. What about, good lord, Goro Morgano? What the hell? That's just out of range. What about Bazatrias? Names are horrendous. 30.3, that's just a smidge. Right, what about Volivin Alpha? That's at 28. Okay, we can do 28. 28 light years. Okay. Seem to be going very, very close to the Xerax Empire here. The Crimson Fields is a war zone, so there we go. The Ontrea system. That is how I'm pronouncing it, so that's what we're gonna go with, because what? That's 21 light years from here, so that's in range. Ida, there's only one asteroid field here. The old prison must be there. Okay. Damn, that sun is bright. I mean, sure. But still, damn. Right, there's only a single asteroid field, and it's quite close. That's very close, astronomically speaking. Good job I didn't just crash into it. Come on. Oh, we're gonna fly through. So we can't warp through a planet, but we are gonna warp through a sun. That's how it works. Kezel, Commander, I'm glad to see you safe and sound. I'll be standing by with my ship here at the edge of the sector in case you need any help. What? Okay, so there's the old prison. It's 10 kilometers away. What are all the... What the hell? Got some asteroids. We have a Promethium, Ice, Titanium, Aluminium. Well, a Promethium asteroid might not be. You know what? Let's swing by. I'm not gonna do everything here, but if one of these asteroids happens to be a chunk of Promethium, use the fuel. Not gonna lie. Okay. Aluminium asteroid. Right there. I don't care so much about the aluminium one though. Just... Right, can we hit the damn thing? Let's... Right, kick in the warp. And just do the... What? No. Did you just tell me we can't warp inside the... Nah, no warp target. No, come on. We can warp inside systems. Apparently I'm too close to this field of some such. It's being considered an astronomical body by the looks of it. Promethium asteroid, which one were you? There you are. Oh, right, okay. I don't think I actually put in the core controller. Right, game tip, if you need to mine, you can't just, I mean, if you're on your person, that's fine. And you can mine into whatever you want. But when you're using ships or hover vessels, you must have what's called a container controller or an ore wood container controller. Now, do I even have one of those? I don't believe I have one on my ship right now. It's the only one I've got unlocked. Looks like it's the ammo controller. Right. Okay, so I have the materials to make one. Need to unlock it. That's fine. So there we are. Container controller. Because up to this point, I've just been looting these things. We were back on skill, and I was just looting container controllers and extension. Right. So let's make a controller. Now this is going to be a little bit nasty. We'll make 9. Right. This is going to be a complete mess because I completely forgot to do this before putting up the tool turret. So we're just going to throw it down so that we can quickly mine, and we'll worry about the details after this is done. I might take like 10 minutes out at the end of the episode just off screen to like fix like fix the control panel so that it's all shown up nice and proper. We'll see about that. I might do it on screen if you're interested. If you're not, then I've really screwed the pooch on that particular issue. Right, now we're gonna bash. Okay, the shields are still on, so X should be to get rid of the shields, as indeed. Wait a second. Right, now I designed these wing formations, or these pods on the side, purposely to have a bunch of space that we can do stuff like this. Now we're gonna put in the roller first, and then we're gonna. In we go. Okay. Sometimes it bugs out if you. It's supposed to connect all these things together, and usually it works fine, but not always. So it's always better when you can, just when you're laying down controller extensions, to make sure they always connect. Try not to connect them after the fact. Just keeps things right. Okay, and then we'll copy the blocks there. Okay, now we have a Oran wood controller that will hold 80,000. That's gonna be more than enough. That's a lot of storage space. It really is. Okay, so now you have to access your mining rig from the control panel. So we're gonna turn it on to bring it out, and then we're gonna select it in the control panel and click access. And here we go. We just be drilling. I know I love the epic drill, and the epic drill is a low-level game changer, abso-bloody-lutely, but still doesn't beat having a ship-sized drill to rip the asteroid to shreds. Okay, we're gonna. Now the good thing is, because you're actually still in the control seat, you can just drop in and out of controlling the drill and the ship if you need to move around. We're also getting mostly, I mean, we're getting Promethium for sure. We're getting a lot of crushed stone. So that's actually a good thing as well, because crushed stone can be turned into copper, iron, and silicon. And the exchange rate on that is not very nice. But we're now getting so much crushed stone, we don't care, we'll happily do it. It gives us a resource. We're gonna try and get every bit of Promethium out of this as we can. looks even a little bit blue. Although, it looks like this might be the end of this particular asteroid. I'm not seeing any blue markers left over. I think we may have done it. Success. Yeah, we're gonna declare success on that and pick up just a few more rock. Why not? Now, we're also gonna mark this Prometheum asteroid because, right, once we get away, we're gonna mark it. We don't need to come back here. This is just the standard game scenario. I haven't set up any kind of fun things like respawn, so that's now dead. It's a dead asteroid, so we're gonna mark it up. We don't need to show it on the HUD, but it's marked. And then Prometheum asteroid, and we'll just rename it X. Okay, now we're 5 kilometers from the old prison, and I'm really not sure what we're doing here. How much did we get? So we got, wow, nice. So we got 3 full stacks, that's 12, 14,611 crushed stone, but we got 3,347 Prometheum ore. And that is a good amount. So we're going to dump that in here. We'll dump 1 stack of the crushed stone in there for processing. And I'm not sure what's happening with the old prison. We're going to invade it. However, we're starting to run over, so that is the end of the episode. We're going to get close enough so that we might get some kind of message here before we go. But we're just setting up to take on the prison. I imagine they're going to be good sports about the whole thing. They're not going to have any problems with us breaking out one of their prisoners. Okay, what the hell is this? Why do I have little... What's this? Okay, how do I find out what those symbols are? Maybe that's just an asteroid field. What's the yellow one for? Okay. I don't know. More things to look in, but... Okay, Ida. Priority code sent. We got a reply. The hangar doors are locked and the turrets are disabled. We may still approach cautiously, though, in case this is a trap. Be prepared for surprises. The station is definitely on alert. Okay, so that is the next episode then. That's what we're doing. It looks like we'll be going in via the hangar. And my guns are shooting at things. We don't actually want them to be doing that right now, so we'll turn the turrets off. I mean, I'm not seeing any hostiles in system. There's like, within range, there's no red dots to indicate hostile ships. So my guns are just shooting at the base. Not necessarily helpful. Get the number of guns on that thing, damn. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. But for now, we are done. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like what's going on, feel free to do the like, subscribe thing. If you want a notification, you can ring the bell at the bottom. There's also, if you're interested in supporting the channel financially, I have a Patreon and a Buy Me a Coffee. The details are down in the video description, along with the social medias that I use. It's basically TikTok and Twitter or X, but that's mostly... I don't really do the social media thing. Those are mostly for you guys, so that if you use those platforms, then you can get notifications when videos go out. But other than that, oh, lastly as well, if you like the ship, I've got the my Steam workshop linked down. If you play it on Epic Games, just drop a comment in the video and I will catch it. If there's any ships that you're interested in but you're on Epic and you can't actually download it due to the lack of a workshop for there, just let me know, send me a comment, and I'll get back to you, and I'll get a copy of the file so that you can download it to your Epic game as well. That's not a problem. I'm actually working on building a small repository for Steam Workshop files for Epic gamers. So hopefully I'll have that up and in the links in the next week or so. Other than that, nothing left but to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.